nice Thursday out, and it's not too sunny or not too cold. Um, all of that aside, I want to let you know that I had the opportunity to do a re-interview with my good pal and friend, Calvin. And if you remember the year before that I did the initial interview with Calvin, and he is blind, or partially blind, and even though his blindness is a daily obstacle, but he doesn't let that stop for what he loves to do, like taking care of dogs and making jokes and all of that fun stuff. uh, so I just want to give you guys a little bit of a pre-intro to the actual interview. Please comment down below after you see it, and it'll be really awesome.
They're not right in front of you to help you. You know, they can say, "Oh, I hope you're doing good," or whatever the case may be. But regardless of my situation, I got to do the best I can to keep going.
And that's what we can do. Yeah, so...
No, that's all I can do. Because there ain't no we ain't helping me. So what I can do is say the hell with everything else, focus on what I can do, and then know the hell out the shit that I can't do. And don't get mad when I can't do certain things, even though I do cuss myself out because like, damn, I can get dizzy and pass out because of my heart condition for bending over to wipe my ass. But I don't let that stop me from going and taking a shit.
And that's good.
Well, that's good because shit, I don't want to have a pile of shit on me.
No.
So, but no matter what, and this like somebody was saying to you, focus. The reason why he tells you to hold your head up and everything, that shows that you're proud of what you're doing and everything. And it also shows that you putting your best foot forward to help yourself.
And that's good.
Yeah. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else?
And that's a very good question that only a person can answer themselves. Do you have any new clients since last year?
Well, I do. And I got a friend of mine, his name is John, and everything. He about the fact is, I got people that works at Amazon and everything as clients and everything, where I done told them how to fix issues with their dog, and then we end up getting on the phone and we had talked for like 2 or 3 hours on the phone before they even helped me with stuff that's going on Amazon. And I'm not saying this to be a snitch or nothing, but I'm saying this because the simple fact is, it's not about money, it's about my passion for what I love how to do. So I turn around and tell a person, hey, if you do this or whatever, you can fix your dog issue. If you don't put in the work, you ain't gonna make no progress. And that's with any job. If you don't get your ass up and do the videos and stuff like that, they ain't gonna make themselves.
No.
So you gotta put in the work.
And that's good.
And this is your passion. This is what you love doing.
Yes, it is.
So that's why you're doing this. So don't worry about what they say about disabled people. Okay? Just worry about what you need to do to better yourself.
And that's really true. How is A2L since last year when we had our last interview? Is it good? Is it mediocre? Or it needs improvement?
How is our what?
How's ability to learn from last year when we had our interview?
Well, this is, to me, it's always positive and everything. I mean, yes, you're gonna run into knucklehead, yes, or whatever the case may be. I don't worry about none of that, the knuckleheads or whatever. I just worry about the people that's going through the process, that that want to build and work on making their life better and everything. I'm all about the positive. I don't care about the negative. I'm one of them people. I'ma always speak my mind. Opinions like buttholes, everybody got one. But at the same time, I gotta have pride in being who I am, regardless, type thing. Because if I do anything less, I'm putting myself down. So always hold your head up. Always be, what can I do to make stuff happen?
Yes, because stuff doesn't happen by itself, you know?
You know, so every time ask yourself, what can you do to make your passion better? What can you do to make things better for yourself so you can grow to be the best person that you can be? Don't worry about what other people think.
And that's good.
And no matter where I go, I gotta work on. Her name's Tansy. She'll tell you that I speak my mind very well, and I mean what I say, and my word is my boss, so I stand by that and everything, and I do whatever I can to improve my life, because I can pass away at any time, especially with my heart issue. But that don't stop me from working with the dogs, you know. It don't stop me for living my life to the best of my ability. What's gonna kill me if I don't be true to myself? And I love myself too much for that.
That's good. And a very interesting way of looking, you know, into our world, you know. Do you have any new instructors, or do you have the same one, like John?
Well, John is still my worker. I do got a new worker and everything. Matter of fact, he just started today.
That's cool.
Well, I met him today. He didn't technically start, but I actually met him today, and he's your worker.
Really? That's awesome.
So, yeah, so pretty much that's it as far as that.
That's cool. How does it feel going from instructor to instructor? Meaning that when you have John, then you go on to another instructor.
Well, first of all, you saying that like John is not my worker no
He
more.
is, but when he goes,
Well,
he takes over for John.
Whoever I decide that I want to put up with them and they want to put up with me, type thing. But for right now, I think everything is going excelente. Before we started doing this little video, I think you heard me when I said me and John got a great pour. Okay, you may have, may not, I don't, you know, but me and him got a great pour. And one thing that he like about me is my honesty, and you know I won't lie or whatever. People might not like what I say, but I'm being honest to myself, and I'm being honest to them. Because if I lied to them, they ain't gonna want to deal with me. and everything, and I ain't gonna want to deal with myself. But I really need to be in a situation for me to do the best I can so I can live my life the way I want it.
That's good. Just real basics, day to day.
No sense in me trying to deal with all the way till next month or whatever the case may be. The next minute, more or less the next 5 minutes, is not promised to me. So my goal is, long as I'm here, just do the best I can and just be honest across the board, regardless of what people think about me.
That's good.
When I'm training dogs and everything, even if it's for a few minutes or whatever the case may be, what happens is I'm content because it helps me to get my mind off my problems. Then when I'm done dealing with doing stuff with the dogs and everything, I'll turn around and go, oh shit, time for the real world now. Deal with the problems that I have. But I don't let everything get to me. Yes, there are things that irks the hell out of me, but I don't dwell on the negative. At least I try not to. Just focus on the positive. Focus on what I can do.
That's good.
You know, I hate being partly blind. I love to cook. I love to eat.
That's good.
So,
Not
what is your next question?
not to be in your business. When exactly did you go blind?
All right. When I was a kid and everything, well, when I was a baby, the doctor told me that, the eye doctor told me that she think when I was a baby, I was dropped and everything, because they didn't see anything that was actually wrong with the whatchamacallums in my eyes and everything. They say they saw my eyes was taking light, acting from the light and everything, but at the same time they was like I shouldn't be getting like the headaches or be so much more comfortable in the dark than having like light on me type thing.
Hmm. Really interesting.
You know, and I saw a bunch of eye doctors and they all said pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, but medicine has come a long way since we were born. Like, optometry came a long way,
Yeah.
and they'll be able to pinpoint everything within the optics in our eyes, which is real fascinating.
Yeah, it is. But at the same time, I don't feel comfortable being and having somebody coming like with a laser and stuff and be wanting to do this or do that, or it just feel weird to me. It would feel weird to me type thing, because if it in my mind already that and it's feeling weird, me actually going through all the steps to do it and everything, but I would have to do some serious talking to people in that field and then see how I would feel about going through it.
Because it's a big decision.
Oh yeah.
Because it can go very bad, or it can go very well. So it's a big roll of the dice.
Everything you do is the roll of the dice. When you step your ass out the door, it's a roll of the dice. Cause you got all kind of knuckleheads. They can just be drive by and just start shooting and everything. And you get shot just because walking out the door. So everything in life is like that. But that don't mean you have to stop living. Type thing. So if you want to do better, you put in the work to do better. If you feel comfortable being in the situation you in, don't do nothing. But if you want more out of life, you got to put in the work.
And it pays off in the long run. Remember in part 9, is there a name to your blindness, or is it a condition?
Well, since I had it ever since I was a kid, it's more a part of me.
So it's not. So it's been with you, so you're used to it. In a way.
Well, there ain't no in a way. I'm pretty much used to it. I mean, I ain't never not looked at it like, man, I wish I could see, accept what my situation. But if it was a way for me, like if I went to see and saw that, okay, there's a possibility that I could see, I would at least get the information and then make a choice from there. But for the most part, for what I've been through right now, I can see me just being cool with the situation I am. Cause I'm still doing a lot of stuff. I'm putting a broadcast together. I can do stuff with dogs and everything. So it's not like I'm worthless and I can't do nothing. I know you're not saying that. But a lot of people feel like they got a disability, so they worthless. So don't focus on that. Focus on like, oh, look what I love to do. And keep it going.
And that is the heart of everything, is that we gotta keep going, as long as you have the heart for it.
Well, first of all, you gotta have the heart to at least try. Because if you don't try, you can't get better at nothing.
And that's good. All right, we're just about wrap up the interview, and we're going to have a Q&A after 5 minutes. So, see you in a bit.
And then you stop, and when she sits, she get a treat. That's how easy it is to teach a dog to walk next to you. Now,
if it's a little dog?
Yeah, even if it's a little dog, only thing you will have to do is get you a little grabber. Pepper, come on. Good. The only difference is with a little dog, you just have to bend over. But they have things where you can put a treat in it, and then you can pull it out. And Pepper, come here, girl. Hey, plots. No. And then when I say no for getting up, Pepper, up. All the way. Come on, girl. Hey, over here. Pepper, all the way. Come on, girl. Good girl. All right, come on, up. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Good, stay. And see how I'm walking away? When you got the dog laying down in the beginning, people always talk about they want their dog to kind of sit or lay down over there when they can't even get the dog to do it right next to them. So only thing you have to do is take your leash. And as you can see, I'm not hurting the dog or anything like that. Pepper, plots. She trying to go, she want to go where my other dog is. Come on. At ease. Come on. At ease. And then I just keep holding it like this, and then watch, she's gonna lay down. And as you can see, even though it's good, I'm not jerking on the leash. I'm not trying to. Come on, girl. Good. All right. Good girl. All right, come on. Yeah. Pepper, over here. Good.